All right, y'all. So Will Smith, it's been a minute. If you guys don't know what happened, he obviously slapped Mr. Chris Rock himself. Pow! And the memes went viral. Nah, it is. So he's back and he's doing it's been a minute, whatever, because that's the title of the video. So let's watch this.
Mhm. Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? Um, I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. Um, so I will say to you, um, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. Um, I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. Um, I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me.
What?
And
Okay.
the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and
The vocal point.
I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So
You're
I
not.
would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Okay, y'all. So,
Ending the new
oh, let's just get a nice, timeline or whatever. So, okay, here's my thought, man. All right. Y'all act like you don't make mistakes. Y'all act like you don't have impulses. Y'all act like you're not even humans. This man obviously made a mistake. Yes, he slapped somebody. I understand. But me personally, it didn't really change the way I perceive Will Smith, man. I still, look back at his movies. I mean, the other day I was watching Bad Boys and I enjoyed it. So it didn't really affect the way I thought about him. Sometimes things happen and it happens so fast that you're not even thinking. Maybe the joke didn't resonate with him or the wife. I don't know. I don't want to talk about Jada because it ain't about Jada, okay? I don't understand why people were quick to just criticize him and trash him. Yo, remember, man, everyone makes mistake. You're a human, bro. You're not an alien. You didn't fall from the sky, my nigga. You came out of your mother's womb. You make mistakes. It's all about fixing that mistake. I don't justify him slapping Chris Rock. Don't get me wrong. It was totally wrong. I mean, to do that in the public, in front of thousands of people. I mean, not thousands. In front of millions and billions. Actually, in front of billions. That's how bad it was. But I wouldn't judge him, and just like put him aside. He said he's been thinking about it 3 months. Like, ain't nothing to think about, man. What do y'all think about? Like, bro, if I should be in this situation, my main objective would be to have a sit down with Chris Rock and the mother. Apparently, since the mother is kind of like also, part of this, have a talk. I know he's not ready to talk, but I'm gonna push for that. That is the main thing. Iron things out, and we settle this as a man, and everybody shake hands, and we back to being normal. That is the most important thing, not to go back and think, because I don't think Will Smith is that kind of person who is violent. To be honest, I really don't think he's that person who's violent. And I gotta say, man, ever since his wife started that bullshit red talk, this man has been in ruins. Jada Pinkett Smith has the one. She's the one ruining Will Smith, man, with that red table talk nonsense. Like exposing the family, exposing his life. Like, bro, I didn't know nothing about Will Smith, man. He wasn't on social media. All of a sudden, like, I started knowing about him, and yeah, I lost some of the respect I have for him. Sometimes put yourself out there ain't the best thing to do. You know what I mean? That's why Jay-Z is very much respected, because nobody knows what he does. He's not on social media. Eddie Murphy's not on social media. Like, think about it, man. If you're not on social media, all this thing you avoid it, man. And to me, I'm not even on social media anymore. Like, I start posting on Instagram and all that jazz. I'm only on YouTube. Like, if you guys want to find me, I'm only on YouTube. I don't want to be exposing and telling people what I'm doing with my life. It's so unnecessary, because people will judge you based on that. So that's what Will Smith got, man. Anyways, yo, what do you guys think about this? It's a minute. That's a very weird title, man. No cap. That title ain't gonna get no attraction, but obviously because it's Will Smith, you two gonna push for that. We put that on our title. It's a minute. Ain't nobody gonna click on that because nobody cares. I'm just saying. But yeah, man. Last thing I'm gonna say is I don't you guys shouldn't take celebrities as they're these godly beings that are perfect, because they're not. They are human beings like you. They make the same errors as you do. There's nothing special about them. The only thing special about them is that they're movie stars, or they're like, famous, and they have great status in the society. That's the difference. You take that out, you take the status of Jay-Z, Chris Rock, all of them. They are nothing. They're the same as the homeless guy sitting on the streets. That it's just the status. So y'all don't be taking like Will Smith like he's a perfect God, because he ain't a God, bro. He's not even close to being perfect. Okay, he's like you. Remember that. Anyways, I hope Will Smith, I want him to iron this out with Chris Rock. That would be like the final, end goal. Like, just iron it with Chris Rock and let everybody laugh about it and move on life. I don't know why Chris Rock said he's not ready to talk about it after 3 months. I don't know how, I have no idea, but like, it is what it is. Anyways, if you guys like this, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, and I'm out of here, man.